Hope you guys are doing good. Come here. Hey. Come here. I'm back, everyone. Round 2, as promised. Indy and I are here. We're going to do some readings. And we're going to do something. I don't know what we're going to do. You know, sometimes we don't even do readings. And I actually like that as much. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great Monday. Good boy. Good boy. Kika, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, and I guess I should introduce myself. How rude of me, I'm Stefan. For everybody new, this is the White Dog Tarot. Maybe I should change my show name. You know, I knew the show was just gonna keep changing into something else. Maybe I should just start calling it the White Dog. That might be better. What's up, Johnny? Good afternoon, good evening from the Åland Islands. Kika, my day's going great. I'm having a great day. I don't really have bad days anymore. How's your day going? Where are you from? Johnny, I am just rolling today, my friend. I'm doing great. How you doing? Well, I guess you just woke up, right? So, hopefully there's no dumpster fires yet. Okay. Czech Republic. Wow. 35 years old. Single mom. Love that, obviously. Great to meet you. Well, Kika, I'm 37. And I was a single mom for a long time. Well, single dad, but good for you. You must be a badass chick if you're a single mom. Hey, Nella, South Africa, cool. Great to meet you. I'm Stefan. I'm streaming from the Åland Islands by Sweden and Finland, but I'm from the States. I'm from New York. I actually just moved here about 2 weeks ago, so Indy and I did. You guys want to say hi to Indy? Is it my dog? Yeah.
Can I pet this?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big dog.
How did you move your dog without quarantine, Tilo? So you just have to make sure you get all your paperwork together. You just have to make sure that they have their rabies shots. I looked it up. So, yeah, Finland has a very strict protocol with dogs. So as long as you bring all your paperwork, you follow the rules, and you pay lots of money, no quarantine. Sure, yeah. Yeah, you really only get quarantine if if like they don't have rabies vaccinations or anything. My veterinarian was pretty helpful, but so is ChatGPT, so. Hey, Shaza. Thanks, Tilo. Indy's getting a lot of attention. I have rabies? Maybe. I am pretty rabid. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day. So, wherever you are in the world. And you know what? If you're having a shitty day, everybody's got, everybody has bad days too. So, what's my dog's name? His name's Indy. Hey, Sumitra. Well, I'm from New York, but I just moved to the Åland Islands a couple weeks ago. So, am I a tarot reader? I am, amongst many things, Shaza. I'm a tarot reader when I need to be. I would consider myself.
What's your name?
I consider myself more of a problem solver than a tarot reader, but. Do I pluck my eyebrows? No. Do I need to? I'm a very bad person. Well, thanks, Lakshira. I appreciate that too. I mean, you do know me so well, right? I mean, you've known me for 3 minutes. I guess that qualifies you to make uninformed assumptions about who I am, right? Do I love Pakistan? I don't really know what that means. Do I love Pakistan? I've never been there. I certainly don't hold any ill will against geographic locations. Do you mean, how do I feel about the people of Pakistan? Is that what you mean?
What's your name on TikTok?
I can tell you after. Why am I red? Because I was in the sun all day yesterday. Hey, Lakshia, I don't know why you're so angry, dude. But don't come here and be rude to people, all right? You know, Lakshira, I don't know anything about you, and I'm not gonna block you. How the fuck would you feel if I walked up to you and didn't know anything about you, and said you're a shitty person? You know what you would say? You would probably say, you don't know anything about me. So why would you do that to someone else? All right? So don't be an asshole, all right? And I'm trying to be, you know what? I'm talking to you the way I would talk to you if you were in front of me. Maybe you should try that too, so. This was a peaceful live. Why, you said why so much hate? Oh, people, I don't know. Hate is one thing, but I actually think it would be fun, and we should aspire to talk to each other on YouTube the way we would in person, and not when we feel safe, or our worst version of ourselves, where nobody can see us when we say things to each other, so. What are my thoughts on Muslims and immigrants? Just generally? My thoughts on anyone is that I respect people's belief systems. And I think what your belief systems are don't inherently make you a bad person. I do have a problem with other people telling someone else what's right or wrong for them, because nobody knows, you know? And I think the way you treat people, especially strangers, I think that transcends all religion. I mean, in a sense, isn't that what religion is supposed to be about? Like living by a way of integrity and kindness. So hey, she's like, can I do a tarot reading regarding your exam results? No, I don't vape. Why does everybody keep telling me I have nice eyebrows today? That's such a specific thing. I've had like 4 people tell me that I have nice eyebrows. That's really... that's not really what tarot is for. Or, that's not what I believe tarot is for. I can't tell you about your exam results. I mean, I don't know. Did you study hard? Did you take it seriously? Is it something you care about? Because if it is, that should always be enough for you. What time is it? It's almost 5 p.m. here. Hey, Chaos. You like my tattoos? Thank you. You guys want to say hi to Indy? He's such a good boy. Am I from UK? No, I'm from New York. Oh, thanks, cool cat. Appreciate you. That was nice of you to say. I'm glad. Well, it's great to have you here. All right, Shiza. Well, you know what? I think a huge part of peace is practicing detachment, you know? Because you know what I can promise you? You will find out how your exam went, okay? But you can't use tarot for that, because what if I tell you you're gonna do good? Hey, come here. Sorry. There's like birds in here. Come here. What if I tell you you're gonna do good, but you don't take it seriously? Or let's play the other role, which I think many tarot readers would never say to you, and it's why I won't even pull cards on it. What if I told you you're gonna do terribly? Why would I do that to you? How would that change your mindset? Okay? You do your best. You go after things that are important to you and that you care about, and you put the intention and the thoughts behind it. That's alignment, or at least that's how I view alignment. That's what the wand suit is about. That's what the fire is about. It's energy. It's making sure that what you're going after feels right, knowing and believing that it's going to be successful, and then taking the action, which is always the hardest thing, in a significant, sincere way to create it. Am I married? I'm not married. Not yet, but I am madly in love. So, you rebuke me, Tessa. Interesting. Strong word. I look like I count with my fingers? Sometimes, actually. You know, I'm actually really good at math. Well, I mean, I'm not like... I mean, I didn't go to MIT or anything, but I've always been really good with numbers. So, sometimes you gotta count with your fingers. What year was I born? 1988. It's actually my birthday this month. Yeah, I was, before I did this, most of my life I spent in like tech and finance. So, do you or have you seen auras around others? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I can usually read people pretty quickly. Oh, congrats, Johnny. Where am I? Hey, Jace. 88, strong year. You know, I actually feel really fortunate that I think I was truly the last era or like group of people that grew up as like a child or teenager really without real tech. You know, growing up we didn't have smartphones. You know, I actually feel really grateful for that. We were kind of like the last group of people to grow up really without walking around staring at a phone. So, can I help you detach from negative voices in your head? You know, Shiza, I actually, I heard a Buddhist monk say this recently. I hope this is helpful to you. You know, what he said is, you know, we are not our thoughts. Really like in perpetuity. You are not your thoughts. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean you have to entertain it. Okay? You can choose to release a negative thought. But I will say that I guess my experience is that, you know, your thoughts do, with some respect, become your reality, you know? And they're powerful. You know, if you never think you're gonna find love, so it is, you know? But I can't help you detach from a negative mindset. It has to be something that you commit to. But ask yourself how often worst case scenarios happen. And, you know, something that I found helpful for myself And I would never presume to tell someone else what would be helpful for them. You know, sometimes breaking out of those old patterns of thought, I would call it the why. I call it the why. I don't really know how else to describe it. And I guess in short, what you do is you keep digging and asking yourself why. Let me try and give an example. I'm really nervous or scared that I'm not going to pass my exam. Well, why? And I'm just going to give you, for instance, obviously I didn't have an exam, and I'm going to make up reasons why. Well, because I really want it, and maybe I feel like I didn't study enough, or maybe I feel like I'm not good enough. Well, why do I feel like I'm not good enough? And for me, I think what's helpful is you run out of, one, you find yourself deeper and deeper down a path where you can no longer justify, I think, some of these thoughts. And it's, for me, I guess if that's something that anyone wants to try, it's extremely important to be brutally honest with yourself, which can be kind of painful. But it's also, I mean, in some ways, that's like a little mini ego death. It helps us see ourselves clearly. You know, maybe I feel like I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm insecure. You keep asking yourself why until you get to an end, often. And it also helps you understand yourself better. Or it helps me. And what it's meant to do is to try and separate I think our fears, like our mindset of lack, and in some ways, like old programming, with new. So, Shiza, the next time you start to have weird thoughts, or one in particular, try asking yourself the why. And you might not like some of the answers that you give yourself, but if you're real with yourself, you might find something out about yourself. And you know what? Recognition of some of our problems is always going to be the first step to being able to do something about it and correct it. So, I have gotten Elijah Wood or Frodo many times before. What's one thing I struggle with the most? Wow, you guys are hitting me with some serious questions today. I mean, I do feel, I guess I definitely feel a sense of obligation to be always honest at my own peril with anything you guys ask. You know, much like many people, I think I struggle with being present sometimes. And I at times get overly fixated on what things might look like in the future. And fuck, guys, it takes a lifetime to to trust what you feel. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You know, when you've been through a lot of fucked up things in your life and trauma, especially with people and situations, often one of the harder parts is learning to trust the right people, or being able to recognize good intentions in people from bad. So, you know, it becomes easier though. So I think when we get in the habit of making choices as much as we can from a place of no regret, you know, you do things and you act in a way and you make choices in a way that doesn't leave you with any like any feelings of like, I did the wrong thing, I said the wrong thing. You know, I think when we operate like that, we become the most, you know, I think that's how you become the best version of yourself and the most comfortable with who you are. And I think that's when better things start to happen in our lives. So, Jeremy Renner, that's a new one. Damn, I wish I had a list of all the comps people gave me. Oh, thanks. I'm happy to hear that, Shayza. And Shayza, you know what? Can I tell you this too? If you happen to not pass your exam, that's okay. Do you understand that too? It doesn't mean your life is over. You know what it means? You can take it again. Okay? You need to stop putting so much pressure on an outcome for something as though that's going to define your happiness. Okay? All you could do is know you're doing your best. And if you're not, be real with yourself about that. And do better. Thanks, Bugs. Am I happy? I really am. You know, it's really one of the first times in my life where I truly feel happy. And at peace. It took a long time, but I'm really happy. You know, I pretty much sold everything I owned in the States. Took a chance to move 4,000 miles away to be with somebody that I'm madly in love with. I fit everything I owned into 2 suitcases and a dog crate. And I'll tell you guys, that was a lesson in itself, because I mean, I had a 3-story house just full of things that I don't even really care about, you know? And, you know, in my old life, when I made a shitload of money, when I worked in geospatial tech, you know, I used to just fill my life with things and buy things to try to feel something because I was miserable. And I think in some ways it was a spiritual lesson, having to sell like like a $5,000 leather sofa for $500, having to sell all this shit that I used to value, and I don't value any of it. So I really am happy. I'm with the person I care about the most, that sees me. I'm doing something I love, which is this. And I do my best. I don't want to be dishonest, you know, and tell you that I have no attachment to it, but I truly do my best now, and I'm a lot farther than I used to be, separating my personal sense of happiness and well-being with money. because I had the money and it never made me happy. And yes, of course I want to make enough to feel comfortable and, you know, support my family. And part of that detachment is continuing to do this the way I want, in like a way that makes me feel like I'm not sacrificing my ethics or convictions. So, you know, I know it's easy to say this maybe as somebody who had money, but guys, you know, my experience is it's never enough. You know, we think if we just made a little bit more, oh, if we just made $20,000 more a year, our problems would be fixed. It's never enough. So find something else to derive personal gratification from. Because I'm a hell of a lot happier making next to nothing doing this than I was making $130,000 a year. And sure, do I hope that I can do this and make that? That would be amazing. But it's not my motivation, and it's not my driving force. If it was, I mean, I can think of a lot of ways to get a lot more views and subscribers. I'd probably just fucking, I don't know, do a bunch of general readings, like with my shirt off or something, but and my life's not perfect, but I am happy, and I've learned to be happy with the things that I care about the most and not always feel like something's missing. So how the fuck did we get on this subject? I don't even remember. Hey, Julie. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting a text. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Can I give you some advice on being productive? It's hard to work every day without the dopamine hit of success. I hear you, man, for sure. I have crippling ADHD. So for me, I can only perform well if there's some kind of like deadline pressure. It's tough, you know, for me. I mean, I can tell you right now, my productivity is fucking terrible when it comes to putting energy into things that I don't care about. That's something I learned about myself, especially with work too. I mean, I can maintain it for, you know, I did for years, but I think the easiest way to be productive is to invest your time into things that you enjoy, you know? Like, think about something that you enjoy doing, anything. I mean, anything. Hiking, skateboarding, drawing, anything. Things that you enjoy doing, I think, well, at least for me, they give me energy, and it doesn't feel like work. So I know it's easier said than done, but I think it can be. I think you just have to be brave. But to me, the easiest way to be productive is to go after things that feel good, or that you care about. You know, I've said this before. You know, we're gonna suffer either way, right? Suffering is inevitable in life, so suffer for something worthwhile. You know, I mean, when I started this show a year ago, I mean, as I just said, I quite literally went from making $140,000 a year to making zero. But I was excited. Like, I loved what I was doing. So to me, one, it taught me to fight through doubt, detach from money, stay committed to something. But to me, that's suffering for something worthwhile, or that's how I look at it. It's easy for me to be productive with this because I love doing this. Despite all the really mean, lonely people that show up here and try to talk shit to me for some reason. But I mean, I feel the most like myself when I can help someone, you know, in a small way. And if I'm really lucky, I can make some meaningful impact on their life. So I guess that would be the best advice I could give you. And I know it's not easy, but I just, you know, I think it's doing things that make you feel better about yourself and avoiding getting trapped in these mundane routines that we don't even fucking like. Wake up, go to a job that doesn't do anything for us, go home, have a beer, watch TV, maybe hang out with the same people at the same place every week. Break out of fucking routine. To me, those are like, to me, boring, like stagnant routines that we don't even enjoy are so fucking noxious and corrosive to like any sort of real happiness or I think forward movement in our life. So you said small wiener, unemployed old man. I guess Gorio's not using his intuition. So anyway, I hope that helped whoever asked. Good song. Julie, I was doing my best to answer Bug's question about what I do to try and stay productive. You think I'm trying to be a life guru to feed my ego? Well, I definitely don't have all the answers for anyone. All I can just ever do is talk about what I've been through and I guess how I choose to live my life. I'd never presume to tell someone else how to live theirs. And I could care less about being liked. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about ego. I could care less what people think of me. Especially dipshits like you. The tattoos give me a confidence boost. No, but I did, I think in my late 20s, realize it was a much more productive outlet for a lot of my self-destructive tendencies, because I used to be kind of addicted to pain for most of my life. And I can tell you, it feels a lot more healthy to sit and get tattooed for 5 hours in excruciating pain than, wake up hungover with a missing tooth and a black eye from fighting the night before. So, you know how you get confidence? And this isn't a Stefan quote. Someone else said this. The best way to build confidence is to keep promises to yourself. Or get tattoos. Want to say hi? Just kidding, guys. I'm sorry, I lied. I actually got all my tattoos to be cool. So people would think I was cool. That's why. I am celebrating in June. It's actually my birthday this month. Hey, Anne-Marie, sorry I didn't say hi to you. Thanks, Julie. Well, I got a lot of them. I actually, I have a traditional Japanese back piece that took like 24 hours. It goes like from my neck down to my butt. It took forever. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Ugh. You wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here. Okay. Oh, hey, Jackie. All right, you know what, guys? Maybe I'm donezo for the day. Thanks, Jonathan. You know what? I might try to switch it up a little bit this week. Noted, D. Rooker. Appreciate that. I might try to do a collective reading tomorrow and then do some super chats for questions. So, but guys, please join my membership. You get priority questions on all my live shows. And second tier members, you get one private reading with me every month for free, so. Can I smoke on camera? I don't think I can smoke in here. And yeah, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. D. Rooker. Rooker, is that your name? You seem to like talking about blow a lot. Are you projecting a little bit? I mean, I stopped doing drugs like 7 or 8 years ago. Doesn't seem like you have. I'm high. I'm 2 more drugs, I'm boring. I'd probably be more boring if I was on drugs, so. But I guess I am a little bit boring. Ooh. All right, guys. I think I'm done for the day, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, please feel free to reach out to me through email or Instagram if you'd like a private reading. I mean, I hate calling myself a life coach because I know I don't have a ponytail, but I also give career advice, relationship advice, with or without cards, of course, too. And I do, parties, travel, whatever. So, yeah, so please feel free to email me if you're interested. My pricing is listed in every video description, but I try to be pretty reasonable, so. And please feel free to subscribe. Oh, you're welcome, Win. Thanks, Akshit. Appreciate that. What time is it? Where's everybody from, by the way? Got a lot of people here right now. Of course, Julie. Of course I'll remember you. We don't have many Julies here. You're from Namibia? Cool. Julie, have you ever been to Cape Verde? I'm sure you know where that is. I actually used to live there by Senegal. It's actually, Cape Verde is a lot like this place. It's like a demilitarized island. India, cool. You guys want to see this place? It's pretty cool. Wales, right on. Oh, you're in Scotland. Cool. You know, I've always wanted to go to Scotland. It just looks so moody and like beautiful and haunted. It looks so awesome. Feels like a great place to go and brood for a week. Okay, guys. Yeah, I gotta split. Much love to all of you, and it was great to meet everybody new. And yeah, I'm Stefan. Thanks for thanks for finding my weird ass show. So, yeah, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see everybody back tomorrow. So, okay.